I don't want to make another video telling you Guild Wars 2 is good. I already talked about that. I already talked about whether if it's worth your money. I already talked about the community, and I already talked about how surprised I was about the game. This video is different. This is more of why I'm choosing Guild Wars 2 over every other MMO right now. Maybe it's because it's not perfect. Maybe because I don't know everything about it. And definitely not because some veterans trying to tell me how to play. I'm still new. I'm still learning a lot. Honestly, I still have bad habits from other MMOs, but that's kind of the point. Guild Wars 2 is making me realize that maybe I don't want another MMO that feels like a job. Maybe I don't want another game that pressures me every single day. Maybe I just want a world that feels worth coming to. And right now, Guild Wars 2 is the only MMO that's giving me that feeling. Here's the honest truth. I didn't come to Guild Wars because I was looking for the next popular MMO. I didn't come here because everyone on YouTube was telling me this is the next big thing. I came here because I was tired of MMOs that feel like they're always trying to squeeze more time out of me. Tired of games where the first question is not, are you having fun? It's, did you keep up this week? That gets old. As a creator, I don't want to build my channel around a game that's secret I don't enjoy. I don't want to force myself to play something that's not just trending. I want to make videos about something that actually gives me something to talk about, something that gives me moments, something that gives me stories. And Guild Wars have been doing that. Even when I was confused and I'm curious, even though I don't know what I'm doing, I still want to keep playing. That matters because a lot of games can get your attention for 1 week, but not every game makes you want to build. Guild Wars 2 feels like a game I can grow with, not just as a player, as a creator. But the reason I'm getting attached is not just the gameplay, it's also what the game represents. Why I'm getting emotionally invested. I think one reason why I'm getting emotionally invested in Guild Wars 2 is because of the money. And I don't mean the cheap way. I mean, I'm tired of feeling AAA developers is trying to squeeze every player for every little thing. You buy the game, then you buy a subscription, and there's a battle pass, then there's a deluxe edition, and there's some limited time thing that makes you feel like you have to log in or you miss out. And after a while, it stops feeling like a game that respects people playing it. It starts feeling like a player just with a wallet. And that bothers me because people love these games. People put years into them. They build friendships, they create memories in them, and sometimes it feels like the companies know that and they use it against the players. That's why Guild Wars 2 caught me off guard. I'm not saying the game has no monetization. It does. But the feeling's different. It doesn't feel like it's standing over me every month saying pay up or leave. And for me, that matters because I want to support a game because I like it, not because I feel trapped. That's where the emotional part comes in. Guild Wars 2 feels like a game I chose, not a game I was pressured into. Now here's the funny part. Guild Wars 2 has been around the whole time, and now I'm finally seeing it. I'm 28 years old. And I remember back in 2012, my friend Tony was playing Guild Wars 2 when it first came out. I saw it back then. I knew it existed, but for whatever reason, it never grabbed my attention. Maybe I was too focused on other games. Maybe I thought it looked weird. Maybe I didn't understand what kind of MMO it was. Or maybe I was just too young and I didn't care enough to slow down and actually look at it. And that's what's crazy for me now, because the game has been sitting there for over a decade. And I'm just realizing that maybe this is the game I was looking for. That makes the journey feel a little different because I'm not discovering some brand new MMO with hype around it. I'm discovering a game that people quietly has been playing for years. As a new player, that kind of feels weird. It feels like showing up to a party late, but everyone's still there. The music is still playing, people are still having fun, and somehow there's still room for me. And that's a super rare feeling to have. Because most old games make you feel like you miss the good old days, the good old years. Guild Wars 2 doesn't really feel like that. It feels like I showed up late, but the world's still alive. And honestly, that hits harder because the MMO genre right now feels like it's in a weird place. I don't want to say MMOs are completely dead because they're not. People still love them. People still want a world to escape into. People still want that feeling of logging in and seeing other players around them. But I do think the genre feels stale right now. A lot of MMOs feel like they're fighting for your time instead of earning it. Subscriptions, battle passes, daily chores, weekly chores, limited time awards, endless grinds. And then on top of that, the culture around these games are exhausting. Sometimes it feels like everyone's rushing. Everyone is trying to min-max. Everyone is chasing the most efficient route. And the content creators can influence that too. I'm not saying the creators are bad. I'm literally trying to become one in this space. But the way the games are covered now change how people play. A new update drops and everybody comes out with their guides, their builds, their tier lists, reaction videos. That can be helpful, but it also can kill the mystery. It can make the game feel solved before you even touch him. And I think that's one reason why I'm enjoying Guild Wars 2 right now. Because I'm not trying to turn it into a homework. I'm not trying to become a build guide channel. I'm not trying to pretend I understand the lore like someone who played for 10 years. I'm just trying to experience it. And it feels refreshing. Guild Wars 2 gives me room to be a new player. It gives me room to be confused. It gives me room to learn in public. And that's something I didn't realize I needed. So no, this video is not me saying Guild Wars 2 is perfect. I'm not saying every other MMO is trash. And it's not like me trying to convince everybody to quit what they're doing or playing. This is just me being honest. Right now, Guild Wars 2 feels like the MMO I want to invest my time into because it gives me something I feel I've been missing. The world feels alive, a game that doesn't make you feel rushed, a community that actually helps new players, a journey that feels like I'm getting started. I still have a lot to learn. I still have old MMO habits to break. I still get overwhelmed, and I'm probably going to make mistakes. But that's kind of why I'm excited, because I don't want to just talk about the game from the outside. I want to experience it. I want to grow with it, and I want to bring people along for the journey. So I ask you, why did you choose Guild Wars 2? Were you tired of other MMOs? Did the game surprise you? Did the community pull you in? Or you just needed a game to give you room to breathe? Let me know in the comments, because for me, that's where I'm at right now. I'm not just trying Guild Wars 2 anymore. I'm choosing it. Thank you for sticking around at the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. And also check out my latest video that I uploaded. And I see you guys on the flip side. Peace.